Clarissa, and today we're going to run through a quick arm workout. So we're going to start out with a reverse standing lateral raise. I love this exercise because it really allows you to focus on the medial delt without recruiting any other muscles and without using any body momentum. So with this particular exercise, you want to work probably 3, maybe 4 sets and aiming between 12 and 15 repetitions. So using lighter weight and really chasing that pump in the lateral delt.
So for this lateral raise, we're going to turn around and face the bench. So we're supporting the chest on the bench, really leaning into it. Like any lateral raise, we're going to take those arms out to the side. So you're contracting the middle part of the shoulder. We want to think about taking the hands to the side walls. So you shouldn't feel this in your traps. You should only feel this in the middle part of the shoulder. By leaning against the bench, we're really taking any momentum out of it and really working to isolate those middle delts. We can use inhale here and then exhale. So we're using our breath versus momentum and really keeping our chest locked in onto that bench. Another cue that helps often is thinking about keeping those shoulder blades down against the rib cage.
From there, we'll move into a cable upright row, which is again going to work the medial delt, so that nice round part of the shoulder. And with the cable upright row, we want to be sure that we are not recruiting too much from the traps. There is a tendency to do that, so watch out for that. And working anywhere delts like high volume. So working again anywhere 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps on that as well.
For the cable upright row, we start with the low attachment and the row attachment. We're going to use an overhand grip. We're going to get a good base. We'll bring the rope in close to the body. And then we're going to bend the elbows and contract the shoulders to raise the elbows up and bringing the elbows up towards your ears. You're keeping your core really tight so that you're nice and solid and your spine's protected. And as you're bending those elbows, you really are just contracting the shoulder muscles to raise your elbows, driving them up towards your ears. So we're not swinging, we're not bouncing. We really want to make sure the movement is slow and controlled both on the way up and on the way down. And the only place you really want to feel this exercise is on the entire shoulder. So the front, the middle, and the rear delt. You shouldn't feel it in your traps, you shouldn't feel it in your neck. It should just be a shoulder exercise.
From there, we're going to transfer over and work the back of the shoulder, the rear delt. For that exercise, we're going to do a seated face pull. I love the seated face pull because it allows you to really focus on using only the rear delt and not using any body momentum. So it's super isolated. If you've been struggling with building rear delts, this might be a really good exercise for you. And again, working probably 3 sets here and about 15 reps, maybe more, depending on how you feel with the exercise.
For the seated face pull, we want to sit back from the cable probably about 4 to 5 feet. We're leaning back slightly, and you're going to use a grip where your palms are facing in towards each other on the rope attachment. And then we're pulling straight back so that the rope is coming towards your forehead, and you want to try to bring your elbows to where they're in line with the shoulder. So we don't want to let the elbows go low. We also don't want to have them high. By sitting, we're really taking out any kind of leverage or momentum that we could potentially have if we're standing up. It's also a little bit more stable since we're seated. We want to make sure that the angle of the cable is at our forehead or slightly above. So again, depending on your unit, you may need to adjust that cable height based on the machine. And that is it.
And then we're going to throw it in an exercise for triceps. So this one, we're doing a tricep press down, working again, just the muscle on the back of the shoulder. With this exercise, there's a huge tendency to recruit from the shoulders. We don't want to do that. So to keep the shoulders from firing in this exercise, we really want to make sure that the chest is open, use the lat to hold the arms down, and then we're just going to press down, activating tricep only. Triceps handle high volume well as well. So again, working 12 to 15 reps, probably 3 to 4 sets on that as well.
So this is a straight bar tricep press down. We want to very much keep our shoulders back and down for this entire exercise. That way they don't roll forwards and you're not using traps and you're not using the front of the shoulder. The only place we want to feel this exercise is on the back side of the arm, the tricep. And we can do that by contracting the muscles that stabilize the shoulders, so serratus, and keeping those shoulders back and down through the entire movement. And then all we're doing is bending and extending the elbow. So bend here, length on the tricep, and then press down to contract the tricep. Using your breath will help keep you more stable, which will give you better balance, which will also give you better power, so allowing you to be a little stronger.
And that is our arm workout for today. So if you give it a try and you like it, let me know. If you give it a try and you hate it, let me know. Feedback's always great. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can continue to get our workout videos.